Chapter 38, verses 1 to 10, withdrawal. Saan napasok ang dakol? Yan, eto. Let's talk about that. So, dun sa second part ng story, after patayin ng Diyos si ang sabi ni Judah sa pangalawang anak ng lalaki ay, sige, punta ka dun sa hipag mo, sa asawa ng kuya mo, na yumao, kantutin mo siya, at gumawa kayo ng anak para matuwaran mo ng Diyos.
This is because it's a law. We should follow.
Yun ang batas, yun ang batas. Kaso ang ginawa ni Onan, every time nagkakantutan sila, wini-withdraw niya yung titi niya. Sabi nga doon, every time na he would sleep with his brother's wife, he would spill his semen on the ground. So, sinasayang niya yung tamod niya, doon niya pinuputok sa lupa. At nagalit ang Diyos. The Lord, God saw what Onan did.
And he was displeased and
he killed Onan. So, pinatay niya si Onan.
Also, the same way thing with the brother.
Tulad ni So, kumbaga, ganun yun. Ngayon, nung bata ako, sabi sa akin kasi, na para malaman ko daw kung bakit kasalanan ang Japon, basahin ko daw itong kwento ni Onan. So yun, nabasa ko yun. Ang na-realize ko doon is,
walang Japon na nangyari.
Hindi siya Japon, man. Yes. Ang nangyari is withdrawal. Coitus interruptus. Aside from the story of Onan, you can't find anything else in the Bible that supports masturbation as a sin. Except siguro kung si Paul, kasi sinabi ni Paul na everything that will produce pleasure for your body is sinful.
Yeah, but that's actually most probably a post-Christian thing. The Bible doesn't have much discrimination against sex.
Si Jesus, wala namang, may sinabi ba si Jesus about the call? Wala.
Jesus didn't say anything about sex or anything.
Wala.
The Bible only prohibits, according to the book, the erotic word, Sexuality and Spirituality in the Bible by Hart, published in 2003. Though biblical laws forbid bestiality, incest, and sex during a woman's menstrual period, the Bible does not condemn many of the sexual behaviors that people think it does. So the sexual sins that we say that's in Sodom and Gomorrah, and the sexual sin of pleasuring yourself, according to some very conservative Christians, making yourself happy. It's not okay. But actually, the Bible doesn't say that.
The Bible is not against masturbation. And dun sa case ni Onan, he was not, I think he was not punished because he was spilling his semen on the ground.
But he was punished because he disobeyed the law on Deuteronomy chapter 5 verses 10, which puts a burden on the brother to have an offspring. Also, in the Bible, if you read the verses again, that says that Onan did not want to have children for his brother.
So, hindi pa ready si Onan nung time na yun. Masyado pa siyang masaya sa single at rock and roll na buhay, men. So, can you imagine, if women right now are watching, kung sa tingin nyo there was inequality before feminism happened, just imagine being a man during the time of Judah, during the time of Genesis. Imagine yourself being a man.
In the Old Testament.
Imagine yourself being a man in the time of the Old Testament. Mamanahin mo yung pangit na asawa ng kuya mo kasi nasang days. Tapos obligado kang kantutin siya.
And that's a bad part. Like if your brother-in-law is involved with marrying old people, Aling Janisha law.
Kung mahirap siya sa gano'n, ako mahirap yun. Pero I doubt that kasi in the Old Testament, women were fairly young.
Usually, as long as in the Bible, as long as they menstruate, you can already get married. As long as a man has an erection, you can already start fucking.
Tsaka yung sa lalaki kasi in Jewish culture, yung time of maturity nila is 30, as mandated by Jewish law. So 13
or 12. Depends.
Yeah, 12 or 13, you know.
Depends on some tradition. Usually, like for example, some Catholic traditions still insist that Mary was married at age 12, not 16.
Si Mary nilate siya. Pero anyway, going back nga dun sa Jakul. So, yun. Sa lahat ng mga Jakulero dyan,
Hindi nga siya,
It's not bad.
Yes, hindi nga siya bawal.
hindi siya kasalanan. And syempre, because paganism is a religion that fashions itself after Christianity, ano masasabi natin from
the Holy Scriptures.
from the holy vagina?
Vaginis rule. Just enjoy yourself.
So, according sa vaginism, men, ang Jakul ay isang natural lamang na
Is it a blessing?
No, I wouldn't say it's a blessing. I think it's a physiological function, a physiological need, yeah. Kasi, masarap talaga mag-Jakul eh.
Yes, but you can make Jakul even if you're a guy unto some other guy, ba? So, we are exclusive with, yes.
Jakul ito.
What's that, a bro job? That's a bro job.
So kung vaginista ka, as in hardcore na vaginista ka,
You don't need hand jobs anymore.
Kasi dapat magaling ka sa buhay. Pero, ito yung medyo napansin ko na kind of unfair.
Yeah.
Kasi, if we are going to say na onanism, or what happened to Onan, it makes masturbation a sin because he wasted his semen to the ground, ibig sabihin, medyo sexist yung punishment na yun. Kasi if you're a woman and you masturbate, you don't spill any semen on the ground. Therefore, if you're a woman,
It's okay to masturbate as a woman. Technically, according to that rule,
exactly.
it's okay. But if you're a man, you can't.
Oo.
You have to fuck.
So, sexist. It's sexist.
don't spill a drop, okay? Just don't fucking spill the drop.
Kaya nga, here's the thing.
Follow?
Yun. Then, kung hindi swallow, ipasok mo sa puwet. Iput mo sa puwet. Hindi, ako na iba yung mga chicks eh, diba? Like, tinitira mo, like, do you take it in the mouth? Sabi na, no.
Where should I come? Where should I come?
How about in the ass? No. I don't wanna spill my semen, bitch. Diba? Yeah, but,
So I'm gonna die.
So, anyway, what happened after Onan died? Kasi, anong nangyari ba? Sabi ni Judah kay Tamar, go back to your father's house and be a widow, be a single bitch for the meantime, until my youngest son shows up.
So Sheila is very young.
Oh, so like, kung imagine mo, di ba, kung balik si Tamar, 40 years old na, tapos si Sheila, 2 years old pa lang.
Kailangan niyang antayin
You have to wait.
So, tipong
Wait,
sabi natin,
bitch.
12 years, di ba? So, kung 12 years, 2 years old si Sheila, then 10 years after is 12, tapos 10 years after si Tamar is like 40, is 50. Putang ina, 12 years old ka, kakatuloy mo 50 anyos.
Saka nakakaawa kasi kailangan mo ng Viagra, may Viagra pa ba?
Obligado kami, obligado kong tirahin yung putang ilang matanda na chicks na yun. Pero here's the thing, here's the interesting thing that happened after Onan died. Ano nangyari, Philip?
Basically, so Tamar has to do the function of making the lineage of Judah survive. So
So, obligado talaga sila.
what actually she does is that she goes into the gates of the city, puts a cover on her face like a prostitute on that time.
During that time kasi pag may cover ka sa face, you're considered a harlot.
Yeah, basically. So she dresses up like a harlot or a prostitute and goes into the gate of the city. And not Onan, Judah. Judah passes by and sees her as a prostitute. See, in the Bible, prostitution is okay.
So, yung mga galit dyan sa mga pawok, yung mga nang sa slut shame dyan, yung mga babaeng pokpok. The Bible says that being a pokpok is okay, man.
as long as you pay your dues.
As long as you worship God.
So, so Judah gets Tamar because she was covered. She removed her mourning clothes and puts on the prostitute's costume and gets sex with Judah. And Judah promises to pay with a kid, a young goat, basically.
So, sa time nila dati, kung gusto mong mamokpok, ang bayad mo ay kambing, matang kambing.
Pwede ba magdala ka ng ibang products like pinya or mangga o ano dyan?
The rule says, basically at that time, it's quite different. So they preferred animals.
Animals talaga. Di ba, yun nga yung reason kung bakit tinatay ni God, kung bakit ayaw ni God kay Cain over kay Abel. Kasi si Cain, he sacrificed animals, while si Abel, yung in-offer niya kay God are, yes, crops, fruits of the ground. So nagalit si Cain, tinatay niya si Abel, which is the very first recorded story of a meat eater killing a vegan.
Yeah, basically.
They're fucking vegans. Fuck vegans, man. They joke lang. Pero going back.
So going back to the story, so Tamar, after getting sex with his father-in-law, basically.
So kinantot na nung kapatid, kinantot ng pakalawang kapatid, kinantot ulit nung tatay.
And then she gets pregnant, and then she wears on again the mourning clothes of a widow. And then she goes back into her father and says, "You should marry me to your youngest son, Shelah, because that's what you promised."
That's sorry for that.
So yun ang nangyari sa kwento na...
But by that time, she's already pregnant as well.
So yun ang nangyari sa kwento ni Judah at ng mga anak niyang sina Onan at si Shelah at yung daughter-in-law niya na si Tamar. So, kinantot nung dalawang anak at ni Judah, tapos kinantot ulit siya nung, di ba, pinakasal siya dun sa anak mismo sa kay Shelah,
Yeah, so she forced herself into marriage into the third son, the youngest son, which also means that they already also had sex. Maybe after she gave birth, but I'm not sure.
Yun yung mga bagay na nangyayari lang sa porno no? Asawa ni Kuya, namatay si Kuya, kinantot nung kapatid ni Kuya, kinantot nung tatay ni Kuya, tapos yung pinaka...
There's a porn like that, like the wedding something. That's
So,
a really nice porn actually.
But anyway, yun nga, on the subject of Jackal.
So there's no basically Jackal in the story ever happening. If you try to squeeze out all the context, there's no Jackal.
Walang Jackal.
So where the fuck did that come from?
So, ang usapan natin ay, hindi talaga bawal ang Jackal according sa Bible, hindi siya kasalanan.
The Bible doesn't say anything about it.
Kung ikaw concerned ka sa afterlife, or going to heaven,
You will not go to hell because you masturbated.
Exactly. So, hindi ka pupunta sa impyerno dahil nag-Jackal ka. So, what this story tells us, however, is it's okay na kung kunwari nagpakasal kasi isang lalaki or di ba, nagpakasal kasi isang lalaki, pag namatay yung asawa mo yun, pwede mo nang kantutin yung kapatid niya, yung tatay niya, siguro kahit yung nanay pwede.
Kung kaya, pwede.
Diba? At yun ang ating episode para sa ngayong gabi, man.
Yeah, so
Ilang minutes yun?
let's go.
Anyway, guys, we are looking for more apostles.
If you want to join us, please come.
So, as we move along, as we move forward with our Bible reading sessions,
We will read more.
we will read more stories.
It's not always about sex. It could always be murder. There's a lot of murder in the Bible.
Like I will tell you right now, the Bible is, kung mahilig kayo sa mga series like Game of Thrones, or if mahilig kayo sa mga gore movies like Kadiri. Ew. Like, Kadiri siya not because it's not gory, it's because it's gory. Kadiri siya kasi it's not gory enough. I don't know.
Maybe it's badly
Hino
made.
lang siya, hino lang.
badly made.
It's badly made.
Or
Really
any
sorry.
of those zombie shit.
So, kung gusto niyo ng mga hardcore stories about the Bible, if you want to read more about the Bible, if you want to know more about the Bible, if you want
Just
to learn,
read your fucking
want to
Bible.
learn more about the Bible, you have the opportunity to
To
join
learn
us. This elite group of Bible critics, man.
We are, man.
Bible, putang ina, man. Yeah.
So see you next episode.
See you next episode, and
Or see you later.
again, before we say goodbye,
We're not saying goodbye, are we?
right?
Just for now. Just for now.
Okay.
No, before we say goodnight, good night pala, man. Hindi pwede natin i-cut yun, di ba? And like, cut that
Yeah,
shit.
you can do that. Or just put it all together. No?
So,
They just random shit.
before we say goodnight, let me again introduce the people behind this project. We have Philip, the Buddhist, resident exegete and hermeneutics expert. Trust me, this guy knows his Bible, man. And Vic, the intergalactic evangelist. Yeah. By the way, sa lahat ng mga gusto maging evangelista, all you gotta do is just profess your love for the vagina.
Yeah,
That's
Please
it.
video yourselves, and it's like, I love the vagina.
Amen.
And I promise not to discriminate against the vagina or
Or the
force
penis.
a vagina to pleasure me.
Yes.
Yeah. And
And
as
the
for me,
question?
syempre, the resident preacher, the guy who started this shit, Papa Jesus II,
Coming back.
magandang gabi sa inyo lahat, and I hope we get to upload this video.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Cheers.